Hold up. Don't answer that. Now, just put it face down. They'll be alright for an hour. Parked by the curb where the street stays still. Engine turned off, but I'm sitting here still. Screen lights up with your name again. Then another missed call from a number I know. Everybody wants a piece tonight. An explanation, a favor, some advice. I ain't got a clean response in me, so I put that phone where I can't see. Seat, lean back, windows down 1 inch. Cold air slips through with a little smoke in it. Fast food bag by my right shoe. 3 old receipts and a lighter or two. The red tip glows when I take that pull. My chest feels heavy, then a little less full. Bass in the doors low enough to hide all those little voices on the other side. Phone face down, I'm not here right now. Let it ring twice, let it figure itself out. Windows crack, let the smoke get gone. I've been available all day long. Face down, no talk, no sound. For the next few songs I can't be found. I ain't mad at nobody, I just need this space. Put the world on hold and slow my pace. Message says you good, one says call me back, one says we need to talk, yeah, I'm not touching that. Dashboard clock says 2:17. Gas light on but the tank ain't empty. I got enough to stay right here till the thoughts in my head stop switching gears. The car goes past, throws light through the glass. For half a second I see my face, tired eyes and the hood pulled low. Somebody I know but barely though. I take one hit then I let it rest. Watch a little line rise out my chest. It finds that crack and slips outside. Wish everything let me that easy tonight. Phone face down, I'm not here right now. Let it ring twice, let it figure itself out. Windows crack, let the smoke get gone. I've been available all day long. Phone face down, no talk, no sound. For the next few songs I can't be found. I ain't mad at nobody, I just need this space. Put the world on hold and slow my pace. I should call, I know, just not yet. Maybe it's selfish, maybe it ain't. Maybe I'm too tired to explain my face. Maybe I don't wanna hear your tone, turn a quiet little problem to a war on the phone. We can talk tomorrow when the sun comes up, when I got real words and I clean the cup. Tonight every cancer will come out wrong, so I leave the screen dark and let this play on. No destination, no need to drive, just a parked old car in a little time. The world keeps moving past this block, but in here in a minute, hand stop. I tap the ash, white dust from the dash. Let the final vibration come and pass, and the screen goes black like it understands. Sometimes being gone is the only plan. Phone face down, I'm not here right now. Let it ring twice, let it figure itself out. Windows crack, let the smoke get gone. I've been available all day long. Phone face down, no talk, no sound. For the next few songs I can't be found. I ain't mad at nobody, I just need this space. Put the world on hold and slow my pace. Tomorrow, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Right now, just let that bass run. Clock's off. Door's locked. I'm sitting here 5 more minutes. Kitchen floor still smells like bleach. Work shirt, damn, name tag on the seat. Everybody left through the back at 2. I say goodnight like I always do. Vending machine hum by the painted wall. One bag of chips almost ready to fall. I hit the glass once, then let it stay. I already gave enough effort today. Rolled one small bottle, loading dock. Cold wind moving through the cardboard boxes. Lighter clicks, little red glow. For the first time all night, nobody says go. Break room after closing. Feet up on the chair. Nobody needs an answer. Nobody knows I'm here. Break room after closing. Let the old clock run. I'll step back and realize when this last song's done. Receipt in my jacket fold. Cold fries left from an hour ago. I eat 2 anyway, stare at the floor. Hit a freezer, kick behind the door. Phone says somebody needs a ride. Another asks where I been the night. I type still working, no that ain't true. Sometimes one little lie buys room for you. My shoulders drop when the bass comes back. Asphalt's close to the welcome mat. No celebration, no second plan. Just 10 quiet minutes while my own man. Break room after closing. Feet up on the chair. Nobody needs an answer. Nobody knows I'm here. Break room after closing. Let the old clock run. I step back into real life when this last song's done. Managers no tape near the sink. Stay productive, yeah, that's funny. I turn it over so I can't read. Take one more pull and let myself breathe. Then I grab my coat, kill the light. Leave the vending machine glowing white. Tomorrow this room belongs to the shift. Tonight it gave me somewhere to sit. Break room after closing. Everything turned low. I'm not hiding from forever, just not ready yet to go. Alright, lock the back door. Take the chips, we good. Don't move those papers. Just put the food on top. Yeah, right there. I'll look at them tomorrow. Yeah. 3 white envelopes on the kitchen counter. Red letters showing through the little clear window. Electric, rent, some from the bank. I know what they want, I know what I ain't got. Take out menu laid across the stack. 2 for 1 special printed on the back. I ordered the cheapest thing and paid in change. Delivery guy looked tired, so we felt the same. Fridge keeps humming like it's thinking too. 1 week light and a bottle of juice. Cabinet got noodle salt, 1 cup. Enough for later if the money stays rubbed. But tonight I got rice and a little fried chicken. Roll 1 small cause the jar looked thin. Click of the lighter by the kitchen sink. First hit bought me 20 minutes, not the thing. Bills under the menu, food on the plate. Everything I owe can wait where it waits. I know they ain't leaving, I know what is due. But for 1 slow hour, I got nothing to prove. Bills under the menu, phone by the chair. Bass in the kitchen, smoke in the air. Tomorrow gets numbers, tonight gets a break. Leave the mail closed, let the whole room wait. my brother texted, "You need anything?" I typed, "I'm good," like it's always true. He got his own mess, 2 kids, bad ties. I'm not adding my smoke to somebody else's fire. Check my account and closed it fast. Numbers look worse than the week before last. 1 charge, I forgot 1 fee. I deserve. Funny how a bank makes money when you got none to spare. I laughed at that, had to either laugh or start rearranging the room. So I pushed the envelopes farther back. Used one to keep the table from wobbling flat. That's useful, right? At least for the night. The past due notice got 1 corner right. Played on my lap, beat turned low. Neighbor upstairs got a kid running circles. Someone starts arguing through the wall. I can't hear the words, just the rise and fall. Every apartment got a private storm. Mine comes printed with my legal name on it. Ash falls close to the sauce packet. I brush it aside, keep eating like nothing happened. No candles, no fancy views. Still this food tastes better with the press from you to build. Bills under the menu, food on the plate. Everything I owe can wait where it waits. I know they ain't leaving, I know what is due. But for 1 slow hour, I got nothing to prove. Bills under the menu, phone by the chair, bass in the kitchen, smoke in the air. Tomorrow gets numbers, tonight gets a break. Leave the mail closed, let the whole room wait. I used to think grown men figured out a clean little budget and a paid off house. Nobody mentioned that most of the time you move one problem to the end of the line. Pay half here, promise there. Wait for Friday, then repair. Count the gas, skip the extra. Hope the old shoes last through winter. Still I made it through another week. Still got a key and a place to sleep. Still got a friend who might stop by. Still got enough left for 1 more light. That isn't a speech, I'm not inspired. I'm just less tense and a little more tired. And maybe that's all the night had to give. A quiet hour where I don't calculate how I live. I put the leftovers inside the fridge. Moved the bills back close to the edge. Didn't open one, didn't throw them away. Just left them where tomorrow can find them again. Bills under the menu, food on the plate. Everything I owe can wait where it waits. I know they ain't leaving, I know what is due. But for 1 slow hour, I got nothing to prove. Bills under the menu, phone by the chair, bass in the kitchen, smoke in the air. Tomorrow gets numbers, tonight gets a break. Leave the mail closed, let the whole room wait. Save the rest for breakfast or lunch. Depends when I wake up. Hear that? Yeah. I'm not going anywhere in that. Cancel it. Rain hit the window before I woke up. Still coming down when I fill my cup. Gray light sitting in the living room. Clock says evening feels like afternoon. Shoes by the door, never touched the floor. Jacket still hanging where it was before. 2 messages asking if I'm on my way. I watch the little dots, then type not today. Couch got a dip on the left-hand side. That's where I settle when I'm staying inside. Blanket on my legs, tray by the chair. Soft red glow and a curl in the air. Cars outside, cut through puddles slow. Water sprays up, then disappears below. I turn the bass to the window, shook. Not loud enough for the neighbor to look. Rain keeps the plans away. Gives me a reason not to explain. Nothing outside that I need tonight. Let the whole street wash under the light. Rain keeps the plans away. Phone on the cushion, face turned down. Couch pulled close and the room turned low. I gotta know where I'm supposed to go. Food delivery call. costs more than a meal, so I made toast and called it real. Found one can in the back of the shelf, ate from the pan, didn't pay to myself. Television talk with the volume low, some old show I already know that's good tonight. No need to follow, miss out the story, catch it tomorrow. Rain got harder around 9:30. Started hitting sideways against the blinds. One loose window made a little knock. Same 3 beats like a second clock. I rolled one slow on an old magazine, spilled some on the page I didn't read. Lighter sparked on the second try. Smoke rose up while the room stayed dry. There's comfort in weather making choices. No guilt when the road gets bad. Nobody expects a quick answer. Nobody asks why you stayed back. Rain keeps the plans away, gives me a reason not to explain. Nothing outside that I need tonight. Let the whole street wash under the light, yeah. Rain keeps the plans away. Phone on the cushion, face turned down. Couch pulled close and the room turned low. I got nowhere I'm supposed to go. Thought about cleaning the kitchen once, stood up halfway, then changed my mind. Dishes can wait with everything else. The sink doesn't care, I spend my time. Somebody called, I let it go. Maybe they knew, maybe they don't. Sent one text, I'm staying in, and turned airplane mode on again. Hours passed without much proof, no finished task, no important move. But my jaw stopped, blocking hands felt still. That counts more than a checked off list will. Street light reflected on wet pavement, orange line trembling under every drop. I watched from the couch through the curtain gap till another slow song came back around. The jar got low, the tea got cold, the room felt warmer as the night got old. No sudden answer came my way, just the rain keeping every plan away. Let it fall, let the gutters fill, let the tides move slow outside. I'm not missing much, I'm not needed there. I'm right where I decided tonight. Rain keeps the plans away, gives me a reason not to explain. Nothing outside that I need tonight. Let the whole street wash under the light. Rain keeps the plans away. Phone on the cushion, face turned down. Couch pulled close and the room turned low. I got nowhere I'm supposed to go. Yeah, keep raining. I got enough for the night. No plans. Yeah. Machine says 12 more minutes. It said that 10 minutes ago. We got time. Quarter past 1 at the laundromat. Work shirt folded in a plastic bag. 3 dryers turned behind the glass like they got nowhere else to be that fast. One light flickers above machine 6. Vending machine 8, my final 6 bits. Nobody here but a man asleep with his arms crossed tight and his hat pulled deep. I step outside by the loading zone. Phone at 2%, leave it alone. Roll one small on an old receipt. Cold concrete underneath my feet. Lighter clicks twice before it catches. Red tip right by the road with trash cans. Smoke moves out to the empty street. First calm minute I had all week. Laundry still spinning, let it take its time. I got nowhere waiting, that feels better than outside. Laundry still spinning, work clothes going round. For a few slow minutes, I don't owe nobody sound. outside, my socks at the dryer door. One gets stuck, then falls once more. I watch through glass like it means something. Guess I'm tired enough to watch anything. Rent went out and the check got thin. Gas light came on when I pulled in. Soap cost more than it did last month. Everything does, but my pace stay stuck. Still the room feels warm and clean compared to everywhere else I've been. No manager asking where I went. No message needing an argument. Just shirts, towels, one old hoodie. Still smells faintly like last Tuesday. I sit back down in the plastic chair. Let the bass mix with the heated air. Laundry still spinning. Let it take its time. I got nowhere waiting. It feels better than outside. Laundry still spinning. Work clothes going round for a few slow minutes. I don't owe nobody sound. The sleeping man wakes, checks his load, nods at me once, then starts to fold. No conversation, no need for names, just two tired people doing the same. Machine finally stops at 1:43. Clothes come out warmer than they need to be. I leave them piled inside the basket. Too tired to fold, too calm to rush it. One last pull near the laundromat sign. Morning still got a little more time. I close the bag and find my keys. Clean clothes, low eyes, quiet streets. Stop spinning. Guess it's time to ride. Nothing got easier, but my head feels lighter inside. Laundry, stop spinning. The street's still empty now. I'll deal with the rest when the sun comes around. Folded at home. Maybe. Let's go. Sky's starting to change. I see it. Just one more before I go inside, and I'm done. Parked in the same spots as 2 something. Engine off, but the dashboard still humming. The street was empty when I pulled up here. Now delivery vans start to appear. Coffee shop sign came on across the road. One worker inside stacking cups and rows. He don't see me, I don't know him. Still feels like we both been up too long. Cold air slips through the passenger crack. Hood pulled tight, seat lean back. Ashtray full from more than a night. Little red tip is the only warm light. Phone battery down to 4%. No new messages I wanna answer yet. Birds start talking from the power line, like they're clocking in right on time. One more before sunrise. One more before the day knows I'm awake. Let the last bit burn slow before the whole world asks me for my name. One more before sunrise. Windows crack, tired eyes. I'm not ready for the morning yet. Give me one more song before I step inside. See my building from where I sit. Third floor window with the curtain split. Inside this laundry in a chair. Sink got a cup and 2 plates there. Alarm set for 9, it's optimistic. Probably hit snooze till the numbers look different. Got work at noon, rent next week. Got one conversation I've been trying not to keep, but none of that reached this parking space. Now while the cold kept touching my face. Now while the bass stayed low and round. In the morning move without my sound. I took a hit, held it less than before. Chest said enough, mind asked for more. So I let it out through the window slow. Watched it disappear where the pale sky showed. The bus rolled by with 3 people on it. One looked asleep with his head on the glass. I wondered what shift he just left or what kind of day he was heading toward. Then the bus turned right, and that was that. Everybody carrying something in a different bag. Mine sits quiet in the passenger seat next to cold fries and last week's receipts. One more before sunrise. One more before the day knows I'm away. Let the last bit burn slow before the whole world asks me for my name. One more before sunrise. Windows cracked, tired eyes. I'm not ready for the morning yet. Give me one more song before I step inside. The sky went from black to that washed out blue. Buildings show details they hide from view. Cracks in the wall, paint on the curb. Everything ordinary turns to the world. Night makes room for not knowing. Morning puts labels back on things. That's my car, that's my job, that's the phone I'm supposed to bring. I rub my eyes in the rearview blast. Looked older than I did when the evening passed. Not bad, just worn a little high, a little more ready than an hour ago. No revelation, no brand new plan. Just enough quiet to feel like myself again. Sometimes that's what the night is for. Not to change your life, just lower the noise. I tapped the last dash into the tray. Closed the window most of the way. Turned the key, let the engine catch. But didn't move till the hook came back. The day can have me in a minute. The calls can come through, then the bills can sit on the table. The work can start again, but this last breath is mine. This last empty street, this last low note before I get back on my feet. One more before sunrise. One more before the day knows I'm awake. Let the last bit burn slow before the whole world asks me for my name. One more before sunrise. Windows cracked, tired eyes. I'm almost ready for the morning now. Let this last song finish, then I'll step inside. Yeah, that's it. Close the jar. Take the trash with you. Morning. I was gonna go back out, and I sat down. That was an hour ago. Yeah. Shoes still waiting beside the door. Jacket zip, keys on the floor. Friend texted twice, you coming through? I looked at the couch and already knew. Outside sounds busy through the wall. Car doors closed and voices in the hall. Inside got one lamp, one low beat. Blanket folded by the empty seat. I wrote one small on the coffee table. Tell myself I might leave later. Lighter clicks, plans get weak. Phone goes silent before I can speak. Shoes still by the door. Maybe that's where they'll stay. Everybody wants a night out. I need a night away. Shoes still by the door. Keys still on the floor. Message says the place got crowded, parking bad, music too loud. I send one word, back figures. Stretch my legs and turn it higher. Noodles warming on the stove, television moving with the volume low. No cover charge, no forced hello, no explaining why my eyes look slow. A knock comes once from down the hall, not my door, so I let it pass. Sometimes peace is just discovering nothing around you needs a response. You still by the door, maybe that's where they'll stay. Everybody wants a night out, I need a night away. You still by the door, key still on the floor. I ain't missing anything, I can't hear from here. Around 2 they send a blurry clip, everybody shouting over the track. Looks fun enough from where I sit, still wouldn't trade this couch for that. I unzip the jacket, kick it aside, move the shoes where they won't block the light. Plans officially disappeared, and somehow that feels like winning the night. Shoes still by the door, morning can find them there. I chose a quiet room and finally got some air. Yeah, tell them next time. Probably turn that up a little. I only came in for a drink. How'd it turn into $20? Whatever. Open the chips. Store bright at 2:05, only place on the block, still alive. Coffee burnt in the glass by the register. Clerk looks tired, I don't blame him either. Grab one drink, then a bag of chips, 2 little cakes, and some rolling tips. Frozen sandwich I probably won't eat, counted every item before I reached the clerk. Car took a second, felt like 10. Green light came, I breathed again. Receipt came out long as my arm for almost nothing inside the bag. Back in the car, windows cracked, food on the seat, head lean back. I roll one small, but the dashboard glow. Let the parking lot speaker hum real low. Receipt in my pocket, change in the tray. Spent too much money just to finish the day. Receipt in my pocket, red tip by the wheel. Little things cost plenty, but this moment still feels real. This moment still feels. First chip too salty, second one fine. Drink tastes better around closing time. A man pumps gas with his hood pulled tight. Looks at the price, shakes his head twice. We all do that little disappointed stare, like the numbers might notice and start being fair. I laughed at myself, take another pull. Gas tank half, stomach almost full. Phone says one friend sent you up. I send back one word, yeah. No invitation, no full conversation, just proof somebody else is somewhere away. The clerk comes outside for a quick cigarette, stands by the door, checks the lot. We don't talk, just not once. That's enough connection for what this is. Receipt in my pocket, change in the tray. Spent too much money just to finish the day. Receipt in my pocket, red tip by the wheel. Little things cost plenty, but this moment still feels real. receipt when I reach for the lighter. Crumble it once, then flatten it straighter. Numbers don't change when you stare at them. Still, I read every line again. Could've skipped the cakes, could've gone home, could've eaten noodles by the stove. But some nights 10 extra dollars buys a reason to sit outside a little while. I pack the trash in the empty bag, burst off in the front of my black jeans. Turn the key, but leave it in park till the hook runs once through the speakers again. Receipt in my pocket, change in the tray. Spent too much money just to soften the day. Receipt in my pocket, street almost still. Nothing new was necessary, maybe that's why it felt real. Alright, take the sandwich home. It might be breakfast, maybe.